Hi friends, good afternoon. Welcome to SQL Master YouTube channel. So today we are going to learn about automation of ETL testing. So in ETL testing, how you are going to automate the things. So here we are learning some automation process. Okay, so exactly it may not be in ETL testing, but it closely relate to the ETL testing automations. Okay, so you will come to know by watching this video, you will come to know how to automate the things. Okay, that is very important. So automation concept is very important. So if you understand the automation concept, then you can use any of the tool and you can put the things for automation process. So this is very important here. So I am going to show you automation process here. So before starting, if you are not subscribing to SQL Master, kindly subscribe to SQL Master. So I am going to show you here one website is there, that is twoplate.com. Go to twoplate.com and I am deploying this one. So mini finance. Okay, so this is one website template. I am going to deploy this website. Okay, this website using Visual Studio and using Linux coding. Okay, so using Linux commands or coding and also using Visual Studio Code, I am going to show you how to deploy this website automatically. Okay, it is completely automation process. So here these commands you can see here. So first one is yum install httpd, because in Linux we are having httpd, wget, unzip, vim is editor, -y, systemctl start httpd, systemctl enable httpd. These commands are known as script. Okay, these are only the scripts. Okay, in manually, if we logged into the Linux operating system, by opening the terminal, we have to execute these steps manually. Okay, so then only up to here, when you executed all these commands, then only we will be able to implement the website. Okay, model website what I show here. Okay, this website finance. So but here what I'm teaching you that we have to integrate these codes. Okay, these script in Visual Studio Code and automate this whole process. Okay, we should not involve manually here by executing one by one commands. Okay, this whole process will get automate and deploy the website. The same kind of things you are doing in ETL testing also. Okay, whether it may be a data process, okay, extract, transform and loading, the same process is there, but you might have to use other softwares like Python and query search and many more are there, Power BI. Okay, so many more are there. Watch this video completely. This video is very informative to learn about automation tool. Okay, so this is what the thing I am going to show you here. Okay, so this is the Visual Studio Code what I'm using, and I'm going to write the scripts here. Okay, and automate the things. So be carefully watch here. So I already placed the Vagrant file in my computer in D drive in Vagrant VMS folder. Here it is a finance folder. So here it is Vagrant file. Vagrant file is nothing but it's containing the scripts, automation script to deploy the website automatically. Okay, so I just go to file and open folder and just I track that. So wherever I store that Vagrant file, so it's under here and finance. Okay, so it's now I am accessing this Vagrant file here. Okay, so this is what the complete script of about to automate the things. Okay, you can see here the IP address. So this is what the IP address. I change here IP address 57. Okay, and this is what the space where we can write the script. Initially you are not having any scripts here like this. So but what I already tested and copied there, and now I copy the script over there. So copy and paste here, but you have to write that those scripts So here you can see one by one line. So I'm going to deploy the finance model template what I shown you already. And first command is yum install httpd. That is, in Linux we have httpd instead of https, and wget and unzip to unzip this link, and vim editor and -y. You must have to give here -y, because while provisioning, if it's asked question, then provision will go disturbed. Okay, so 100% make sure that you mention here -y. Then I'm starting systemctl start httpd server, and then I'm enabling that service. So systemctl enable httpd, and then make a directory in temporary file finance. Okay, and cd I'm entering in cd temp finance, and then I am there putting my wget. So this link, okay, to play.com, this what I got link from that website. So then unzip that. So it is in the form of zip file, so I am going to unzip that. So you can see here the file name, and then copy that unzipped file to this var www.html folder. Then I'm restarting that systemctl restart httpd service, and then I'm coming out of that temporary folder. Then I don't need that temporary folder. I'm removing that finance temporary folder. Okay, whatever the finance is containing in temporary. So this is shell and end. So this is called as script. Okay, you have to write the script, and then you can automate the service. So then go to file and click on save it. Okay, once you save this, then I came to git bash. I'm using here git bash. You can use any convenient, okay, whatever you have, but use git bash. So I enter in the Vagrant vims and cd. I'm entering in finance. Okay, so you can just check up once again ls you're having Vagrant file. Then I have to make it Vagrant up, that is virtual machine up. Okay, it will start and deploy that website template automatically here. The whole process will be getting automated. So press enter here. The process will be going to start, and within few seconds we have to wait for this to complete the process, approximately from 2 to 5 minutes. So the process will be started here to deploy, and one by one each command will get executed automatically. Whatever these scripts what I entered in the Visual Studio Code, these scripts automatically start executing. Okay, you can see here the automatically it will be going to start executing all the scripts. So this is how you can automate the process. So automating process is nothing but in any particular software whichever your company uses, like Python, Query Search, or Power BI, or you can say in Linux also. Okay, you have to make automate. So first you have to know those things manually. Okay, then only it's possible to make it automatically. So if without knowing manual process, you can't able to make it automatic. Okay, so for that reason, first thing you must have to know manual process. Once you know manual process, then only it's possible to do make it to automate process. Okay, so the process is running here. Once the process is complete, we will verify that whether website is deployed or not. So the same kind of processes are going in ETL testing also, whether you have to make it the data from source to target if you want to shift. Okay, and you have to make to remove unwanted data and duplicate data. So write those scripts in software and then make it automate. Okay, so this is what we think, what I made this video for you people. So I hope you understanding these concepts clearly. So wait for few minutes. Okay, so it's executing now. Once it is completed, then we can verify that whether the website is deployed or not. So very interesting part, this one is automating process. So no manual invention here, all the things are executing automatically. Okay, this is what yeah, now it's completed, process is completed now. So I can go to Visual Studio Code here and I copy this IP address. Okay, I copy this IP address and then I paste it into browser. So you can see here the website is completely deployed. Yeah, so this is what the automating process. So you can do also these type of automations in ETL testing by using scripts, by writing scripts in particular softwares. Then you can able to do the automations. You can do practice some automation scripts. So then it will be more easy for you people. So this is what how we can automate the things. So I think you have got a good knowledge on automation process. Okay, the same concepts used in ETL testing also by using different software like Python and Query Search and Power BI. Okay, different tools we have to use, but writing script in different languages. Okay, so that once if you understood properly, then you are able to do the automation process. So, but before automating anything, you must know how to do it manually. Okay, that is very important. So unless and until if you don't know manual process, you can't able to do the automation process. So I hope you understood this video clearly, and thanks for watching this video. I will be with you with some more new concepts. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.